Hello guys, welcome to my very first vlog of my life, which is very weird because I've never done anything like this before. Anyways, it is my 25th birthday today and I'm going to have a lot of things to do and I will show you guys all of that. But first let's just get up because I have an early master degree class in the morning and my university is like 10 kilometers far from here, so I'm so fucking late for that. Let's go guys. So now I have finished my 3-hour lesson and I'm going to have lunch with one of my closest colleagues in a nearby buffet restaurant. You know, I'm currently on a diet since I'm trying so bad to lose weight, but I think it's okay to indulge myself on my birthday. My friend and I have a habit of going for buffet hot pot or barbecue every once in a while to share about our stressful moments at work. Because we've been working together for like 3 years. But I guess it's my last time to do so because I just quit my job yesterday. Yay! After that, I come home and take a short nap for like 3 hours until the fire alarm in my apartment building just suddenly goes off and wakes me up. I was so confused at the time. I didn't know what to do, like whether to stay or run downstairs. But luckily, there isn't a fire at all. I'm still alive, guys. One of my favorite birthday rituals is to deep clean my apartment. I have to say that my apartment is just like garbage dump at the time because I had been totally occupied with my work and study for the previous week and I had no time to clean it. There are clothes, socks and underwears everywhere on the floor. The laundry is super dirty with soil as I just bought a plant a few days ago. And the kitchen is also disgusting and smelly with unwashed dishes. So I'm going to spend like 3 hours cleaning each area of my home, starting with the kitchen. I have to say that it is the most challenging part of the house to clean. I feel like I would never be able to clean the whole kitchen completely. It doesn't just take hours, but days and weeks. So I decided to do the washing up and clean the sink and just leave the rest for another day. Then I move on to the living room, also known as my garden, and my dining room. Luckily, I have a robotic vacuum cleaner who helps me to deal with the floor, so I just need to clean all the rubbish and reorganize everything. For my study room, also known as my drawing studio, I also just take down my painting on the wall because they look so creepy and messy. And I also reorganized my desk. It is actually pretty tidy already since I haven't used it for several weeks because there isn't an air conditioner in this room. It could be scorching hot in the summer. So I would instead work and study in the living room or in my bedroom. Speaking of the bedroom, I spent some time cleaning the dirty clothes and changing my bed sheet. I don't have to clean both of my bedrooms because I try to do so at least twice a week. And lastly, I water all my plant babies since Thursday is also my watering day besides Sunday. And here the final apartment tour after I clean it. As you can see, it's pretty late now and I have properly cleaned my home for like 3 hours, but there are still some areas I can't manage to clean today. Anyway, I'm super happy with my home now and it looks so cozy in the evening with some candles. As I'm mentally and physically exhausted at the moment, I'm gonna take a cold shower very quickly and go to a cafe to meet my friend for a while just to unwind after the past stressful week.
Okay, tặng đi. Yay. Yay, thank you. Cảm ơn ca.
No problem.
Another ritual that I do on my birthday is doing bullet journal. Actually, I do bullet journal every day, and I've been doing so for the past 5 years. But as I'm turning 25 today, I just want to spend a few minutes jotting down some things on my notebook. There's so many things that I want to do in my new age, but most of them are included in my New Year resolution already. So I just wrote out 6 top priorities here. So first of all, I want to lose at least 4 more kilograms and really stay healthy and fit. Actually, in the past 6 months, I have lost several kilograms. At the beginning of the year, I weighed about 68 kilograms and I am now about 64 to 65 kilograms. But I still have a lot of body fat, especially my belly is very fat. I mean, it looks so gross and annoying. So that is why I really want to do more exercise and change my diet. And my ultimate goal is to reach about 58 to 60 kilograms at the end of this year. And secondly, I'm going to retake the IELTS test at the end of this year. Actually, I just took the test about 6 months ago and my result was not very bad, as you can see here. But I have to be very honest with you, I actually majored in English, translation and interpreting in college. But my English speaking and writing skills are very terrible. I mean, I can still communicate in English, but I don't have a lot of vocabulary and my writing is very terrible. Actually, I just made a spelling mistake here with a very basic word. So in the next 6 months, I will try my best to improve my range of vocabulary as well as my speaking skills, my pronunciation, my accent, and my writing ability. And my third resolution is to successfully complete the master degree at the end of the next year, because the ultimate goal of my life at this point is to become a responsible, professional, and knowledgeable teacher. And in order to do that, I believe that I have to work a lot and very seriously to improve both my English knowledge and my teaching skills. It is actually my resolution number 4 here. The resolution number 5 is to develop my YouTube channel, which is this one. You know, I have always dreamt of having a YouTube channel to share about my life and my interest in painting and doing bullet journaling. But due to a lot of reasons, I haven't really done it very seriously. For example, my laziness, my inconfidence in myself, my lack of electronic devices, and my procrastination. But you know, I'm not young anymore, so I think that it is time for me to be very responsible for this baby. The last one is a little bit cheesy, but I just want to be more sociable in this new age. You know, I am a very introverted person, and in my life, I've never had a lot of friends. I am kind of used to doing everything all by myself, but I have to admit that it is a little bit boring and lonely sometimes. And I also believe that having more friends also means having more values and meaning in this life. So maybe I will try my best to be a little bit more open-minded, welcoming and friendly to other people, and to make more friends. Speaking of friends, this is actually the birthday when I received the most presents from my friends and colleagues, which made me so surprised and over the moon. Like for example, here I have 2 very cute presents from my old boss. They actually the farewell presents because I just quit my job in the English school where I had been working for like 3 years, and she just let me go around the present room. We have a very huge present room in that English school, and she let me just pick anything that I wanted, and I just decided to go for this one. And I also have some flowers from my new boss in my new working place. It is very beautiful. I really love it. Speaking of new working place, I also have some presents from my new colleague in my new working place, which so fucking got me because not only do they remember my birthday, but they also gave me something that is just right up my street. You know, I really love stationery. I really love bullet journal notebooks and washi tapes. So when they gave me these presents, I was so surprised and emotional. Thank you so much. And speaking of stationery, I also have some pens from a very dear colleague in my previous workplace. I mean, I have said workplace for so many times in this video, but I just don't know the synonym for it. I'm just too lazy to search for it. I also have a very small gift from a friend in college who I hadn't met for like 3 years and a half. I mean, ever since we graduated from college. So this afternoon we went to a cafe and she gave me this one. So I really love it. Okay, so I think that is all for my very first vlog on this channel. And if you're still watching my video at this point, thanks a lot for your patience and for your time. And if you still want to watch my videos, maybe we will see each other again next time. And my phone is kind of running out of battery right now, and I'm running out of battery myself. You know, it is like 3 AM in the morning, so I better go to sleep right now. So thank you again for your time, and bye.